it in the crate, load the truck.
Nicholas Lubwama probably has the most enviable job in the country. Enviable for some. Not only does he love beer, he tastes it for a living. Such is his job that every evening he is entitled to 2 bottles of beer.
Based on the brand, average.
The 34-year-old is the chief brewer at Nile Breweries Limited, a job he has held for 5 years. But for the last 13 years, he has made a career out of ensuring that the cold or warm beverage that sits in front of you as you relax has the perfect blend. Although every beer that leaves the factory has to have his signature of approval, Lubwama works with a team of 13. The testing ritual begins at 11:30 a.m. The panel sits at a round table dotted with many glasses and beer bottles. Their first task is to ensure that the ingredients used in the beer are just right. Next, they test if the beer in the fermenting process has the right blend. A beer is more than what your waitress serves you at the bar. Before that beer comes to you, it has to have the right aroma, the right taste, and the right finish. Every day, 1.2 million beer bottles get off the company's production line for the market. A lot is consumed, with demand sometimes beating the supply. It is this team's responsibility to ensure that the beer that gets to the production line passes muster. Naturally, tongues and nostrils vary, and so there are divergent views. They test the beers again just to make sure. So how does one become a beer tester? Apparently, one has to have a diploma in brewing, which is an online course. But Lubwama has other qualifications which he studied years ago, such as a Bachelor's of Science in Technology and Chemistry from Chambogo University and a Master's degree in Technology, Innovation and Industrial Development from Makerere University. So aren't there hazards like getting drunk on the job?
In most cases, when we talk about testing, there's a difference between testing and drinking. So when we are testing, I'm not getting a full bottle, so when I was pretty sure that I'm drinking to empty it. No. We just sniff, sip a little, then profile the beer.
The saying goes that too many cooks spoil the broth, so probably too many sips of the different blends on the tongue spoil the tester's ability to distinguish them.
Each beer, as explained to you, has its own character. Besides, before you qualify to be a tester, we have what we call training. We do a sensory training and then evaluate so that you're really competent, you can pick up the flavors and the detractors in the beer.
Much as this is a beer factory, there is a strict no alcohol policy. Every morning before they enter the factory, employees must undergo a breathalyzer test.
We encourage our testers to take some water after that, and then we made testing close to lunchtime. So after testing, our testers proceed for lunch. So you eat, you drink water, then you resume work at 2.
The company has a bar on the premises, the Happy Hour Pub, where all employees are entitled to 2 beers every evening. It is more like a social and networking gathering. On a personal level, Lubwama is entitled to 3 crates of beer a month. However, every year, the members on the testing panel do a liver function test. Gillian Nantume, NTV.